Proverbs chapter 21 and verse 19. It is better to dwell in the wilderness than with a contentious and angry woman. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rakakadash, for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. And this is a very hot topic that's going around, the brotherhood and just every day, man and men of every nation is putting up these videos pretty much exposing the women in the West, how they don't want to deal with them because they choose peace rather than drama and contention and just all out you know uh toxicity and all that. And if you didn't see it now, you see it. If you didn't see it before, you see it now. These women, you can't win with them, man. You got women that, here it is, men have been telling you women what you're doing wrong and what you need to do, and that flies over your head. But yet here you come now because men are tired of talking, and men are just pretty much giving up and saying to hell with you. You come and you say why men are no longer approaching women, why men are no longer dealing with us. This is showing you the small brain that women have, man. Right? You had this woman, I forgot her name, but she pretty much broke it down as to how a lot of these women think, man. They think on a 14-year-old level, right? A lot of women don't go past, their mindsets don't go past 14 years old. So you can't deal with those women like women. You got to deal with them as you dealing with a 14-year-old girl, man. Right? Because they're not going to get it. And I forgot the sister name. Ali something, Drew, something Ali. I don't know. I forgot her name. But she's known. She's well known or whatever. But yeah, let's read that again. This is Proverbs 21 and 19. It says, it's better to dwell in the wilderness. So it's better to be homeless, man. Right? Than with a contentious and an angry woman. Contention is somebody that's pretty much always giving pushback. Everything is a fight. Everything is an argument. You say go left, she say go right. And she want to fight you on that. Right? And so, and a woman that's always angry, man. Every little thing makes her angry. Every little thing, she reacts to it and tries to drive you insane. It is better to be homeless than to deal with a woman like that. Right? That's what the scriptures are saying. It's so men's saying to hell with that. So let's play it. You're gonna get what I'm saying. Yeah, how about you, Shah? Willing to let me other fire. Shalom.
Men don't come up to you, not even bitches. Nobody comes up to you in the club. Nobody comes up to you in the club. They'd be scary as fuck, and I don't understand why.
Where are the good men at? And if you know where they are, can you tell me where they are?
I have a question. What happened to men like actually doing stuff for women? Nowadays, men don't want to do that shit no more.
I just need all my men to come to the front because I have a question that us women would like to know. Why is it so hard or challenging or difficult? I don't know what verb we need to use, But why is it a struggle to come and approach women?
These women, they don't. This is what I said earlier. They don't have a brain, and I'll take that back. They have a small p of a brain, man. Because men have always approached women, right? Men have always approached women. You women never approach men. So now that men decided not to approach women, you still got women out here saying, why don't men approach women? It has to be something wrong. It has to be something wrong that you're doing. And these women, they think that because they look a certain way and they got all this fucking makeup on and they wear the tightest skirt that they can wear, they feel like men should just approach them regardless of whatever she may put them through. Men should always cater to them. Them days are over, man. Them days are over. Because men are choosing peace. I did a video, I ain't put it up yet, but men are choosing peace rather than to be with you damn women, man. Because you're still manly. Even in your speech, the moving of the hands, you're not submissive. You're just fucking manly, man. You're masculine. You get women that say, I want to bask in my femininity. You was a damn man, man. You're a damn demon, man. Right? You don't got men out here saying, I want to bask in my masculinity. Once I get me a feminine woman, I'm going to bask. I mean, once I get me a manly woman, I'm going to bask in my femininity. Right? You don't got men that say that, man. So women out here saying, I want to bask in my femininity, meaning that they're masculine, but they're going to wait till a masculine man comes to bask in their femininity. It's fucking bugged out, man. Women are supposed to be soft. Men are supposed to be hard. That's it. That's how the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahushua wired us. But you women have lost that, man. You're out of your goddamn minds. You're out of your goddamn minds, man. All my men come to the front. Nah. We good.
Question mark.
One of the trends that I've been noticing, particularly this year in comparison to previous years, is women are beginning to notice a change in men's behavior, maybe finally, and when it comes to approaching them. Some of them have mentioned men not approaching women in public as much as before, especially like in the workplace, when they're out with their friends, and even like at clubs, and especially with them speed dating events. From your vantage point, why aren't men approaching or chasing women in the way they used to?
I think you know that answer.
Listen, I know, but I also think that when men say it, I think a lot of times people, I do think that there is a space where sometimes your word and your perspectives from you, Crimson, Riva, and others, I feel like, and again, I'm not telling you what to give me an answer is. Mm-hmm. I think I believe, and my audience may believe, but from your vantage point, somebody's been doing this way longer, who is married and who, has been doing this for quite a while and is very successful. From what you're seeing, what's your vantage point about why it is specifically? Because I think a lot of the ladies are stating men aren't men anymore, men aren't masculine anymore, and all this stuff. And I think that's what they're concluding is why men aren't taking initiative in this area anymore. From your vantage point, why aren't men chasing and approaching women to the same degree?
Well, it's their behavior. It's the behavior, the attitude, the entitlements, the expectations that they have from men these days for relationships is ridiculous, in my opinion. What you expect from a man, the approach. Men are probably one of the reasons they're probably scared to approach because of the attitudes that how they might, nobody wants to be. It's one thing, in my opinion, to be what's the word I'm looking for? Rejected. But it's how, and a lot of these women are just entitled. They think that they're better than average men. And so if a man, an average man see a woman that he thinks is attractive, he doesn't know what he's going to be met with. she could be like, ew, get away from me. Oh my God. Why are you they think that they're too cool for school. Like, you can't approach them. If you do, it's like, if they don't like you, it's like, they treat you like you're something ill, something nasty. Like, so if I was a man, I wouldn't approach.
And that's Babylon, man. That's Babylon
either. The entitlements that they
Lucky, that's Babylon for you, man. These women have drunken, and they are drunken off that Babylonian juice. To whereas, women believe that they're better than men, or that they're, equal to men. When that's the furthest thing from the truth, man. A lot of these women, they're going to understand and they're going to realize and know that they're beneath a man. They've always been beneath a man, and they will stay beneath a man, no matter what career they may have, no matter how much money they may have, what kind of car they may drive. A woman that makes 6 figures is not better than that homeless Jake that don't have a pot to piss in, man. Right? Because if all hell broke loose and this society collapsed, who's gonna run to who for protection? You think that Jake, that homeless Jake, is gonna run to that 6-figure woman that wants 6-figure woman? No. She gonna run to that homeless Jake, though. You women, you have no idea, man. All these things that you imagine and your entitlement, this is all in your head. This is why it'll be 10 women and a dude or tell them to rate themselves, and they'll all say, I'm a 10. Right? It don't matter what you think, man. It's how that man that you're pursuing sees you. Right? But men are disappearing from you. Men are disappearing, man. Right? Why would a man put himself in that? Sirach chapter 26 and verse 25. It says, a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog. You know it's a female dog, a bitch. Right? It says, a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord, man. A woman that is virtuous, a woman that listens, a woman that is submissive, man. She, right? And only she will fear the Lord. The rest of these women, they ain't fearing the Lord, man. They're about themselves, right? So the Lord is going to correct them in a major way real soon. Real soon, man.
Things that they're asking for. You got to make 6 figures. You got to pay their rent just to take them on a date. Like, who in the hell is doing that? Like, I mean, it's just ridiculous. I mean, if I said if I was a man, or just if I was single and dating in this era, I probably would just be single, because especially being a man, like, what? Like, that is weird to me. I talk about it all the time. The expectations, pay my rent, pay a bill. I need you to spend money on me without even knowing you. Coffee dates are for what they say, coffee dates or the bare minimum. Like, you can't.
Yeah. What is it? Cheesecake Factory coffee dates are now off limits in a lot of these women's eyes.
Yeah. So why would men continue to go out of their way to try to court or date women who think this way? Yes, an automatic turn off, in my opinion. Like, hell no, I wouldn't approach you either. I would walk right past you like you're invisible. I don't have time. That is ridiculous. I wouldn't approach either. So yeah, it's their behavior, their entitlements. They think because they have jobs and a degree that they're better than average men, and so they don't want average men. They want rich men, but they're not getting the rich men, and that's just what it is. You think that average men are beneath you, and rich men don't want you.
Average men are beneath you, and most rich, high-value men or most in-demand men don't even want you, especially not for long-term commitment.
And a high-value man is a man of the Lord. A high-value man is not a man that has $100-200 million and a yacht and a super huge house. That's not a high-value man. That may be a high-value man in the eyes of the world, But a high value man is a man of Yahweh Bahashem Yahusha. And all of these people gonna see that soon, man. Because without wisdom, you're nothing. If you don't have the wisdom of Yahweh Bahashem Yahusha, you're nothing. Right? You don't have anything, man. If you're not seeking Yahweh Bahashem Yahusha, you're losing. Now, yeah, you may have some jakes that got a sense, got some sense, and some women that got a sense, but if you don't have Yahweh Bahashem Yahusha, you're losing still, man. Right? To think that a high value man is a man that's just defined by his financial status is out of is crazy.
That's it. Listen, we can stop the interview right there.
Yeah.
That's lit. I loved how you articulated that, because I've said similar things, but I don't think I've approached it in that way. I don't think the ladies realize they've most of them. I don't say most. Actually, I am going to say most.
A lot.
Most of them have made themselves unattractive even to men that they don't want. And I don't think that they realize it. Like, it's not just the men that they want that aren't seeing them as an attractive enough candidate for long-term commitment. It's also all the men that they look past.
Yeah.
Now those men aren't even approaching them to the same degree.
Yeah.
So it's even the men that you were looking down on and the men that you think are below you and he's average and I'm not. No. Even the men that you all are thinking is you would never give a chance to. Listen, ladies, a lot of y'all may hurt your own feelings if you start shooting your shot and seeing if you won't get rejected, because you're right. Men are taking notice. And I understand why this whole manosphere, red pill space is so, it infuriates women that it even exists.
I don't like it.
Let me tell y'all something. Real men ain't chasing pussy no more. So I don't know what y'all females, y'all get on here talking about men don't want to date. We tired. We don't care. We not chasing y'all no more. Y'all sit up here all day talking about us men bad, how we don't want to take y'all on dates. Y'all don't show no interest. Show some motherfucking interest and maybe you'll go on a goddamn date. Y'all don't show, y'all think just being pretty and showing y'all body off is going to have us wanting to take y'all on dates and take y'all somewhere. We don't care about y'all stinking ass pussy no more. We don't care. Y'all got to do more than that. Like, I don't know why y'all think just because y'all got pussy or y'all pretty or look good that a man's supposed to pay y'all bills and take y'all on dates and y'all don't do shit. What do y'all do? What do y'all do to catch a man's attention for him to like you and to take you on a goddamn date? Nothing. Y'all don't do shit. Y'all barely want to text. Y'all barely want to call. Y'all don't do nothing. But y'all want a man to sit up there and chase y'all and take y'all on a date. Niggas ain't chasing y'all no more. We don't care. Y'all can keep that stinking ass pussy. We don't care no more. Fuck wrong with y'all. Y'all do on social media all day and show y'all bodies off. Y'all show y'all bodies off all the time. Every video, y'all turning around showing y'all ass. Or if y'all got big titties, y'all showing y'all titties. Y'all got fat ass, y'all showing y'all ass. Or y'all showing y'all pussy print. Y'all showing some type of sexual shit because y'all ain't got nothing else to offer.
Exactly. Jake said it vocally, but he was right. That's all these women they offer. Right? You can't have a conversation with these women. These women are, everything is about their phones, social media, the amount of subscribers they got, the Birkin bags and all that dumb shit. And men are moving out the way, letting them have that. This is why you got the whole MGTOW and red pill, blue pill, and passport bros and things of that sort, man. These women are losing. These women here in America, these women in the West are losing bad, man. They're losing bad. Right? And it ain't even begin to get bad, man. This is just the first phase. This is Isaiah 32:2. A man shall be as a hiding place from the wind, right? So there's not going to be men out here, like that, especially, men of the Lord, man. It says, and the covert from the tempest as the rivers of water in the dry place. So when you do come across this man, a man of the Lord, this is how this man is going to be, man. He's going to be as a river of water in a dry place, man. It's going to give you comfort. It's going to, be a sign of survival. It says, as a shadow of a great rock in a weary land, man. So this man, when you come across him, he's going to be a safe place, right? But right now, the Lord is putting the spirit in men to pretty much leave you women out to dry, man. Right? You're being left out to dry. It's ironic. Because men know how these women are coming, man. These women are coming with a spirit of, a trap. The spirit of a trap, man. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 7:26. It says, and I find more bitter than death the woman whose hearts, meaning her mind, is snares and nets, man. Right? Traps. So these women, like this Jake said, they get on social media, they show all their body parts and all of that, because they don't have nothing else. It's all a trap, man. Oh, look at me, look what I got. Don't you want it? Yada, yada, yada. And men saying, nah, the hell with it, man. We don't want it. Because it's a trap, man. If all these women, if this is the only thing that they have, then, you're on a low level if you take that, man. Right? You're on a low level. You gotta really analyze yourself as a man and know that, you deserve more than that. Right? With every woman that comes that, but she has to be, more than that. Spiritually, mentally, right? She has to be willing to listen. She has to be willing to be submissive, to be understanding, to be your pillar of rest in your safe place, right? Somewhere you can go to escape all of the hell that you deal with on a daily basis, man, out in the world. But these women ain't like that, man, because they're selfish and they only think about themselves. This is Ecclesiastes 7:26 again. It said, and I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets and her hands is bands. Whoso pleaseth Yahweh Shem Yahushua shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. So yeah, you wicked niggas, you're going to fall for these women. But the man of the Lord is going to keep that wedge in between his men and these women, man. Because you niggas in the world, man, you're worse than these women, man. You simp niggas. You're the reason why these women act the way they do. You got men coming on video saying, yo, just send her 20,000 just cuz. And the next time you call her, your first thing should be like, your first word should be like, how much? What can I do? Those niggas gonna get off the planet, man. The Lord's gonna take them niggas off the planet, man. That's where they belong, off the planet.
Fuck. Y'all really think most men are the only ones chasing y'all as simps? They the only ones chasing y'all on here. Other than that, ain't nobody chasing y'all bitches on this fucking... Like, man, stop playing, yo. Y'all be cracking me up with that shit. Also, all y'all do all day. All y'all do is comb y'all hair with y'all hand like it's a comb. That's all, and it ain't even y'all hair. Half of y'all bald-headed as shit. don't got no fucking hair, gotta put a bunch of fucking makeup on to look like something. So that means you insecure about your fucking face. Like, come on. And this ain't even a diss towards all women. This towards y'all fucking stinking ass wenches that's always on here just thinking y'all badass bitches and y'all not. If y'all was so bad and so much as some bad bitches, why y'all ain't married? Why ain't no rich man get y'all? That's all y'all care about is material bullshit. All y'all want Gucci, Louis Vuitton. I need this, I need that. Nails done, hair done. Y'all some bald head wenches. That's all. To think y'all all that, y'all not. And then y'all get mad at me because they don't want to take y'all on dates and they don't want to court y'all. Because y'all ain't shit.
Public service announcement to all the ladies. Men are no longer going to be used. If you don't like us, we're not doing shit for you. There's been so many videos going around viral of women wanting to know why men are not buying them drinks at bars, why men are not catering, why men are not going up to them and asking them out or asking them for their number. All of this bullshit. Feminism and this new modern wave has changed the game. Now, you as a lady have to put in the same amount of effort when it comes to pursuing relationships. And now, the only time we're going to do anything for you is when you're doing things for us. If not, you can respectfully kick rocks.
All right, listen, it's time to set.
So you got Men of All Nations. I don't know what that dude was back. He looked like maybe an Arab, or I don't know. You know, he could be a Jake too. But you know, it is all men of all nations feel this way. Well, most men of all nations feel this way, man. You know, but mainly the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American men, man. You know, mainly the so-called Negroes. They finding out that, you know, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it, man. Because these women, like the Jake said, man, he said, man, y'all just, you know, y'all box is worn out, man. Because you got these women out here, they throw on some makeup. They got 20, 30 bodies already, man. And they only 25. This is Sirach chapter 25, verse 17. It says, the wickedness of a woman changeth her face and darkeneth her countenance as sackcloth. Her husband shall sit among the neighbors, and when he heareth it, shall sigh bitterly, man. That's how men used to be, man. Men used to be strung out with these women treating them like shit, man. And they come around their buddies, and they're not the same. And they mans, they can see it. Right? You know what I'm saying? So men, they decide they're not going to get in that situation no more. They good. They're just going to stay away altogether. Right? So it says, all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her, man. And the portion of a sinner is death, man. And a lot of these women, they're going to be put to death, man. Because they wicked as hell, man. Wicked as hell. Right?
The record straight. I heard enough of this foolishness talking about men are intimidated by women, that we're gay, that we're scared of women. Let me just set the record straight. We've woken up. We realize that the risk outweighs the reward of getting involved with the wrong woman. We see you. We're not intimidated by you. We're not afraid to approach you. We're not gay. We're just sitting back and we understand that the risk outweighs the reward. Okay, the juice is not worth the squeeze. You women need to understand, okay, that we men have woken up. We're not going to be used. We're not going to be pawns in your little game. We're not going to be manipulated. Okay, if you're not able to be an asset and a benefit, as the Bible says, as a helpmeet to us in our lives, there's no point in us going out of our way in order to try to get with a woman that has the potential to destroy our lives. It's over. We're not doing it anymore.
Message.
So you heard it, man. And he referenced the Bible because everything is going back to the scriptures, man. Everything. And with that, I'm gonna close out with this one, because this is being set as a prelude of what's to come, man. All these things are gonna, trickle on in to what the scriptures say. This is Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1. And in that day, meaning this day, in the last days, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach, man, because it's going to get bad out here. And these women, they going to get real desperate, man, because Jake ain't dealing with them no more. Jake's saying, the hell with you, man. So these women going to get desperate. They're going to come out. They're going to be, coming up by the boatloads trying to scoop Jake up, man. Right? And when I mean Jake, I mean the men of the Lord, because the men of the Lord are going to have it in these last days. All these other Jakes, man, of the world, these 6-figure, 7-figure Jakes that think that that's all they need, they're going to get wiped away, man. The only men that's going to stand is the men of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. So, hey, man, we in that time, brothers. Just keep, just hold the line, as they say, because it's coming, man. So I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Ba'ashem Rakakadash for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. Till the next lesson. Shalom.